Ta alofa lava, vi ile alofa le tu o tato wheloa I manga whetau soifua o wā o lea ua mou whatua alu ai ea I le vai o tau sala na whaalala tama I le toi whapoponga le nei o tato pukalame o le kuka tau mawha tofu le lei I Samoa la le lei. Welcome to this week's episode of Kuka, Tastes of Beautiful Samoa. Set on one of Samoa's most famous beaches here in Lalomanu, the Taufua Beach Fales offers great food, lively atmosphere, as well as open and enclosed beach bungalows. Established in 1987 by the Taufua family, the Taufua Beach Fales is managed by Tai and Sili, and most of the staff members represent members of the family. As a family-operated business, they will ensure that you'll feel right at home. Taufua family is also one of many that were devastated during the 2009 tsunami. However, they have, in the rebuilding, they have demonstrated resilience and have continued to provide high-quality tourism and hospitality to guests from every corner of the world. Today, they'll be sharing with us their signature dish, which includes produce directly from their very own vegetable gardens. And our chef today is Chef Sue Lawalitolo. But before we meet with her, we'll be meeting with the tourism and industry veteran and National University of Samoa hospitality lecturer, Miss Agnes Chan. So it's an absolute pleasure to welcome on our show a former colleague and someone I admire very highly, but one with such expertise and knowledge in the tourism and hospitality industry. So today we have with us National University of Samoa hospitality lecturer, Miss Agnes Chan. Welcome to the show.
Whaftai Cherie, whaftai foi molnei avanoa o whaavanoa nei. E whaafonga mai foi le tatou atunul nei po kalame tāua pio na iei le whaapoponga le nei tai au. Ia.
Toi mo le whatai mo le whaavanoa ino lau taimi. Lungono laval fia ono le nei avanoa matongo fia in whai tatou whaasoa I mta upu tau turisi. But before we do, can you please tell me and our guests a little bit about yourself and your experience in the tourism hospitality industry?
Ole tausanga e awhi iwa se lau fitus fumatolu. Pe ole tausanga amatal na I tono tatou ngaluenga whaatali malo. And I started with the airline business, and later on in 1986, ia ua galua loa I nofoaga o falesali malo faapea o laga I mea tautau mafa ma mea inu I le industry atoa. I le lua afe ma le tolu e o mai lava nei tausaga ia lo faapea lava ona faauauina I tono aʻoaʻoga faauau nei a for mai le taimi le Polytech until we merged with the National University of Samoa. Ia lo faauau ai pea le auaunaga lenei ia galua e lava I totonu o lenei galuega faatali malo ia ua foʻi le autovaa mai o alomo fanau e o atu ni mea foʻi o ia iso matou malamalama ma se ilua maniaga vaa mo alomo fanau o Samoa e faauauina galuega I tono ia galuega faatali malo.
I understand that there are a lot of young men and women, students that might want to pursue a career in tourism hospitality, either food and beverage or housekeeping or as a chef or as a cook. What is your advice to them about the value of careers in this industry and how they can become successful in pursuing different roles and discipline in tourism hospitality?
E lei se me whapea o e matua o le mwhai o nā o ina pe te toi fia onga. Ma whalau te leina lo malamalama I nei tu ai ngā ngaruenga. E whautua lava mwha malo si whanau e mai se foi tātou o leo ngā lua I tono le ngā luenga whaatari malo. Ma wale awa noa, toi sa ili a tili mwhalau te le a tili malamalama ma to waa ma mata mai. Nei whapea i ona wha a ngai luma lo tau mwhai. E le ngata I tono o ngā luenga I tono mkuka, au o nanga I tono whaleeinga, o tono talinga o malo I luma le ofisa, ia whapea fo I taiala po tour guides, le ngata fo I lea le te wina o potu, manofoanga I api ai malo, o lo tele ava noa, o lo available fo I kos ese, e mwhai ona e sa ili mai, ia mo le whalau tele ina atili o lo tomai.
Thank you for the opportunity. I believe we're going to head off now to the fun part of the show where we get to, I understand, meet one of your students who is our guest chef and see what she has in store for us in terms of her signature dish for Taufua Beach Fales.
Looking forward to it. I just found out today that one of my ex-students in 2004, o lea ua ave o ia ma tamaitai Kuka, ia po le fosinia I tono nei no fuanga o lo apia ia tatou malo, ia se vava ai atu fo iai, I le loto mau fo yo nei whanau, mai ia tau sanga e tele ho tuana, I o mai nei tau sanga, o lea lava e loto mau le nei tu ai ngā luenga o le talinga o tatou malo.
Ia, ta whaso lolo le se vaenga tatou po kalame.
Thank you.
Talofa, ia, o le so o leo tatou whaatasi ma tamaita e Kuka tale nia mai le apitanga tu matawhanga o le Taufua Beach Falles. Talofa tai, talofa sue. Ia, sauno ia I le taumafa po le tatou Kuka lo ta pena mo tatou po kalame.
Tai, ua mawhiriwhiria le whee. Ma mea koe le no ki whaanga ngai mako malo le kelo le kai, pai whai ai whee, so skoi ngā Kuka le whai
Lo favorite tanga.
O le mawhanga la le ua ma whaanga I ngai le whee, e whai ma Kuka au pu. A o le me whai le a makai, ua mawhiriwhiria le meo le paspua. Na ama maka le whee e saka mua ai. Ia o ngā mao maila ia le e whaatino mua ia le pork belly. Le crispy pork belly.
Ia.
Ia o na tupatu le e tupu. Ai whaanga yoi pele. Ia le whaanga yoi no te. Nga whaisinga umi la kiki ar kei mi e saka ai. Inga ia malu le leima. Na le le tofu.
So we're very spoiled today. We have two dishes. So Taufua Beach Falles and Thai has prepared a feature dish of octopus for us. But also as I guess as an entree or a beginning dish, we'll also get to try a pork belly dish. So I'm very excited. We're very spoiled having two dishes. But now I guess we'll start with the preparation and you can explain to us the different ingredients. So, wow.
O le whee lea, o le ua o mga kipi. Ia ave whee. O sa uni e Kuka. O le whee la lea. O le te mua whalai le aniani. O le aniani lea. O le fiu ma le tāliki. E whalai whakas. O nga whaopopo lola ia le ia o le seasoning lea, o le turmeric.
Okay.
O le powder turmeric, o le powder chili, o le pepper and the salt. Le kokongo le mele. O nga saka lola ia le kipi le chili. E add ia pe afa pe because o le ka ungal ma Kuka le o le spicy squid. Le ka ungal ma Kuka le
Spicy squid.
ia kipi le chili saka fakasi ai lo. O nga madola ia le sa esele ia le suave. To ia esele vai o le e fa nga fa ele sosi. Ai fa mango le ave le fee. Ia o nga grill lola ia le ave le fe ina ia manomi ia o malonga grill ia solo male sosi ia e serve la le kalo male kamako male amiani.
Okay. So we've got the different ingredients explained to us, but I'll let these two lovely chefs get to it and begin the preparations for our dish for today. Yeah. So, alright, so we've got our pot. She's heated it up here on the stove and we're just adding onions, ginger, ginger. No oil needed, just straight into the heated pot. So, la fai kako seasoning lea, ole turmeric male, chili male. It has some Wow. You add a bit of wine. Yep. Okay. So, ule sosi la leo kako. Okay. 1 cup of water, so it's like 1.5. Okay. All right, so we're starting the sauce for the squid. We put garlic and ginger in there initially, no oil. Then we've added the chili, turmeric, salt and pepper seasoning. And then there was a cup of wine and a cup and a half of water. And now we're adding 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Oh, it's one of my favorite oils that we have available here in Samoa. Locally produced. Lalaki pikipit kako po feu ave sao lai kung kako sosi. Ngale kipi afa kung sao lai kung kako ulo. And then we put the lid on it, so okay. All right. So abaya ko la makang pong le bai. Okay, so once you see that the water is bubbling up a little bit, here you go. Then you can add the squid. Avocado oil. Alright. And now we're adding the beans. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So, oh wow. And that's the pork belly. Oh.
Sa soka ile masima mali pepa. Ia ngakolo la ile fully sa le fridge for 20 hours.
Oh, okay. So with the pork belly, you actually brine it overnight. Yes. So Tai said that she's brined it for 20 hours overnight. Then she's taken it out. She's put it in the oven, and it looks amazing. Like, I'm dying to get into the crackling there on the pork belly. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so while Tai's preparing our pork belly, ooh, looking good. We've got Su'e here just sauteing the beans. Oh, wow. So, umalonga ready ka?
The pork belly with the long beans and the gravy.
And the gravy. And the gravy here you made as well.
Yeah.
Well, how did you make the gravy?
Yeah. Ole choose from my kaong melia. Gravy.
Okay. This is real gravy. Kero kaka umanga kaule le paspovi por pasqua ile le sua at the end of on the pan. A lot of people don't pour it out. You can use it for gravy. So ngamay la ile sua ko felang fa gravy.
Nga kulo la ile la lo ripi pa ke lunga le.
The gravy. How did you make the gravy? Mangkulang nga lang ay famay ka mo mo pasqua.
It's just the juice on pork
from
belly.
The pork belly, and then what?
Yeah, male corn flour, a bit of corn flour in it. That's it.
That's it. And the salt and pepper. Why light fangled gravy. So we're pouring the gravy in with the long beans. Have already been sauteed with the avocado oil.
Tia.
That smells good.
Yeah, they were ready to serve.
Okay, so now we're gonna plate our first dish. So now we're plating the pork belly, and it just placed beautifully on the bed of beans with the gravy sauce. And it's such a simple dish, but it looks gorgeous, and I'm sure it tastes delicious. And we're using the coriander again as a garnish. This is the top of the coriander before it flowers. Beautiful. So I'm starting a garden at home, and this is one of the missing plants that I do not have in the garden. So if anybody wants to contact me and give me a free coriander, please let me know, because it does add a lot of flavor to the cooking.
Yeah.
All right, so our pre-pork belly dish on a bed of beans is now ready. It's such a delicious entree. Really gorgeous.
Mga yung pang a couple of herbs and spices. There, a couple of what? It adds flavor. It adds scent. And it draws or attracts no appetite. Goes well. And you can even add more flavoring. Yeah, mga white. Alam may core seasoning, core flavoring. Over. It's either two or onga. And you cannot do much about it. And the layer, my layer onga. You can always add what's to accompany
to your own taste.
Your own taste.
Yep. This is a beautiful dish, very tasteful. Thank you so much. And I feel the love and I taste the love. It's delicious.
Ore kalo le la salai. Ore kalo le se vaile. Ia le fe. A ole se fata tali le silos for minute. Ole saka le fe ia le malu. O le kalo la afalai. E whaangungu lai kiki a. Inga ia whekau I le lei le whaangungu o le kalo ma le taste o le fe.
So we have taro, which we're lightly frying on each side. Okay, so this taro that's already been boiled. And it's just lightly being, I guess, browned on each side here in the frying pan with a little bit of vegetable oil. And this is going to accompany our main dish. The cooling down of the squid is actually quite important because it contributes to ensuring that the whole squid is kept intact before it goes into the grill.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So we got the tomatoes. So okay, part of this dish is we're frying slices of tomatoes. And we're using the pan that we used before for the taro. All right, tomatoes are ready. Unlike the pork belly, I can't really pick it and take a bite and try it.
You can.
I can. Well, I'm probably not going to try this one. I was a little bit too greedy with the pork belly. Enjoyed that a little too much, so I'll just play it safe and wait until the final dish is ready. But it's just being laid carefully on this cloth here, and you can use paper towels as well, but it's just to ensure that it's dried.
So this is how you try it.
Just patting lightly? Okay. What is that?
This is just juice from the fish. Now if we're ready, if I eat the sauce.
Okay, so the size and the swollen
Ele sa mas sua vai fauna.
Okay.
E fauna e koe fai ele le sauce. E mangong ele ele sauce.
Okay, so you're going to take that to grill, and we're taking the juice from the sauce afterwards to make the sauce, the final sauce. Wow.
Yeah.
Again, no oil added. Adding some onions, slices of onions. So this is going to be a little bit spicier. what have you got there?
Corn flour.
Corn flour? And what are you using that for?
For the sauce.
Oh, just like you were telling me about the gravy, right? You take
Yes.
the sauce, the juice, and you just add corn flour to thicken it
Yes.
a little bit. You don't waste it, don't pour it out, because it's got all that flavor. Okay, so we got a bit of corn flour and mix it together. This is the mom and daughter dual tag team chef combo right here. So the dish down there, and the sauce and everything, where did you get it from? Is it something that
Yeah.
or is it something that someone else kind
Yeah.
of gave you the idea for? Okay. So this dish is Ty's dish. In her own inspiration, her own idea of taking seafood that we have here in country and adding flavor that's readily available, adding a little bit of spice and heat, but not too much, right?
No. Ole sosiale la ole fe. Pa wale me koe add muli ai ole pesos. Ma the corn flour. Okay, some corn flour like. Okay.
It's amazing what you can take for granted in terms of presentation. You can use anything for presentation. So Ty here is using the onion that's been like browned on each side, getting it ready, while Sue is slicing our squid for us. I'm really looking forward to our guest taster analyzing this dish and telling us what she thinks. I like this, it's delicious. And the contrasting colors of the I guess the flesh out. You got the white and it's contrasted by like almost a pinky, and then the barbecue sort of char on the outside. It's gorgeous. Then we have our sauce.
Okay.
So it's not coriander herb in there, it's the basil there.
Yeah.
So that grows very wild over here as well. It grows really well. Awesome.
It's ready.
Fantastic. Well done. All right, time for tasting. All right, so we've come to the tasting of our featured dish, the squid. I've been tasting little bits, but I'm going to hand over the opportunity to our guest taster, Agnes, our international lady of experience and hospitality, to give us her review. I'm just turning this around to get the perfect bite. So I have a bit of taro, a bit of tomato. I'm going to make sure this is a smaller bite than the entree that I tried earlier. Okay, here we go.
Ole saucy, ole menu, sorry, ole dish, ole spicy.
Spicy squid.
Spicy squid.
Spicy is good. I want it over power in the spice because not everybody has the same taste. It's just a umalama ka po taste but ne foi le ka wai o no nei o penga venga serving we have to ask. Ke allergic se me there.
Yeah.
It's a spice. Then you have to do cook it according to their need.
My needs are met, thank you. This is delicious. I'll probably need to stop here and continue eating off camera, but it is a beautiful dish. Did you have any final comments with regards to the dish, your experience here today?
It's available at any time. In any season or fit. Mulai food sa isang may sila po papo mawala pe kako nga kay pa pamafala mala wa ay food niya sa kako po kalan ito siya ole Tuma, the hygiene and safety of food handling. Mai la mai kua, kau lunga no ngau, kau po, safety. Me la ngai pa mapai mako, kau kalanga mai la onga. Na la man kai me le prep. I know it's cook to order. Opa kuka I know order, but it is later finding on missing parts. Everything in order. Yeah, boy, the head, color your pain. After that's what yeah.
And I guess on behalf of the Kuka Taste of Beautiful Samoa show and the Samoa Tourism Authority, we'd like to thank Tai and Sue from Taufua Beach Palace for taking time out and preparing these beautiful dishes today. We've been spoiled twofold in our episode today, both of the talents of these chefs, the environment that we're getting to enjoy these dishes, but also the knowledge and experience and expertise from one of our, I guess, key industry experts in the country, Agnes. So it's been fantastic having you on the show. And I've thoroughly enjoyed all the tips and tricks and the extra knowledge that you've provided that I found insightful as well. So I hope you all found something new and exciting to learn in this week's episode. So we hope you tune in again. Until then, I'm Shrimona Robinson Moores, Country Director for the Australia Pacific Training Coalition, working in partnership with Samoa Tourism Authority. Until next time, topa soifua.